The internet thrives on chaos, and nothing has lit up the timeline quite like this. Within hours, grainy clips began spreading. Fuzzy cell phone videos of a man in Havana who looks eerily like Shako. A stroll through the market, a shadow at a nightclub, a side profile with the same walk, the same stare. The clips aren't crystal clear, but that almost makes them more dangerous. The less you can see, the more your imagination fills in the blanks. Old conspiracy videos suddenly resurfaced, dissected frame by frame. Former bodyguards' interviews were clipped, remixed, and captioned with lines like, "He warned us Tupac was never gone." Coroner reports and cremation records were dragged back into debate, with fans pointing out every inconsistency like detectives in a case they refused to close. And then came the most chilling phrase ricocheting across comment sections. He didn't just fake his death to survive, he did it to prepare. For fans who grew up on Machiavelli, the theory hits like prophecy. Tupac didn't vanish out of weakness. They argue he vanished out of strategy. A self-imposed exile to Cuba, protected by political allies, watching from the shadows, collecting evidence, and waiting for the moment to strike. Now, the rumor goes that moment has arrived, and the first names in the crosshairs, Jay-Z and Diddy. But this wasn't the only piece of the puzzle. If the blurry videos weren't enough, the real shockwave came with whispers of something far more dangerous. Listen to this: a manuscript. Fans call it the forbidden memoir. According to industry chatter, Tupac didn't just hide away. He spent his exile writing down everything. Every betrayal, every hidden deal, every shadowy figure who profited from his disappearance. The rumor says it isn't just pages of poetry or unfinished lyrics. It's a ticking time bomb. Part diary, part confession, part indictment. Inside are names, executives, rivals, politicians, even allies who turned into enemies. Pages that allegedly outline in brutal detail the truth about that night in Vegas and what followed. If such a document exists, it doesn't just retell history, it detonates it. Imagine reading the uncensored account of the biggest mystery in hip hop straight from the man who lived it. Not speculation, not theories, but testimony from Tupac himself, locked away for decades like a secret weapon. Industry insiders whisper that this manuscript has been hidden in Cuban vaults, shielded from prying eyes, guarded until the right moment. And now that moment may have come, which is why the biggest question isn't, is Tupac alive? But rather, who's trying hardest to keep his words from ever being seen? And if the pages aren't enough, what comes next could be even worse. As if a forbidden memoir weren't enough, the rumors didn't stop there. For years, faint whispers circled about hidden tapes, recordings Tupac supposedly made before 1996. Most dismissed them as legend, old freestyle demos, maybe some unreleased verses locked in a studio vault. But the latest claims are far darker. These tapes, people say, aren't about music. They're about secrets, private conversations, deals brokered in the shadows. Voices caught admitting to violence, to corruption, to cover ups that make political scandals look like playground squabbles. And the names tied to these alleged tapes: Jay-Z and Diddy. Imagine it. Jay-Z, the billionaire mogul who turned himself into the face of class, luxury, and vision, suddenly forced to hear his own younger voice echoing in courtrooms, admitting to things the world was never meant to hear. Imagine Diddy, already drowning in headlines and legal battles, suddenly tied not just to wild parties and accusations, but to the darkest chapter in hip hop's history: the night Tupac vanished. The rumor spreads like wildfire. If those tapes are real, they could erase everything these men have built: the streaming empires, the billion-dollar brands, the spotless legacies crafted over decades. It would all collapse overnight. And this is where the paranoia sharpens. Because if Tupac has been in hiding, if he really has recordings and documents from the past, then these tapes aren't just souvenirs, they're weapons. The kind that don't just end careers, but reshape the entire industry. But Diddy's world was already crumbling long before these rumors. For years, Diddy was untouchable. It gets worse. The man behind Bad Boy Records, the mogul who turned parties into power moves, champagne into status symbols, and his own name into a billion-dollar brand. But that empire is collapsing faster than anyone could have imagined. In courtrooms, prosecutors are painting a picture that makes even hardened insiders flinch. Indictments describe a sprawling criminal enterprise: trafficking, coercion, racketeering, charges more fitting for a cartel boss than a music executive. Witnesses vanish, others hesitate, and still the evidence stacks higher. Millions in hush money allegedly spent on settlements. NDAs locked tighter than vault doors. Rumors of secret footage from infamous freak-offs seized in federal raids. The image once polished for the public, Diddy as the glamorous party king, has curdled into something darker. The stories flooding social feeds are no longer about platinum albums or sold out. They're about survivors, accusations, and a legacy built on manipulation. And now, layered on top of this storm, comes the ghost of Tupac Shakur. The suggestion that the man Diddy was once accused of targeting might still be alive. And worse, that he might hold proof of Diddy's darkest deeds, has thrown gasoline on an already raging fire. 50 Cent, never one to miss an opportunity, mocks him openly, meme after meme, reminding the world that loyalty to Diddy now looks less like friendship and more like liability. Former allies whisper that their ties to him are poison. His silence on social media speaks louder than any post. For a man who built his empire on image, the cracks are showing. And if Tupac really does step back into the light with memoirs and tapes, then Diddy's empire won't just fall, it will implode. But the conspiracies don't stop with Diddy. They stretch into stranger, darker territory. For some, the scandals and lawsuits are enough to explain Diddy's downfall. But in the shadows of hip hop culture, a stranger theory has taken root, one that turns his empire into something more than just music and money. Fans call it the ritual theory. It starts with the strange timing. Major events in Diddy's life, successes, tragedies, scandals, seem to fall on the 25th. The 25th birthday of Friends, the 25th anniversaries of key albums, the 25th day of raids and indictments. To most, it's coincidence. But to conspiracy hunters, it's a signature, an occult fingerprint stamped across decades of fame. And then there's Beyoncé. During one of her most watched performances, she appeared in a striking red dress, surrounded by dancers in cloaked formations. Some swore it mirrored the descriptions of so-called ritual gatherings whispered about in Hollywood's dark corners. Screenshots spread, captions screamed, and suddenly Beyoncé's name was being tied to the same rumors that now haunt Diddy. The theory claims these aren't accidents, that the biggest stars, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, even Drake, are all part of a carefully controlled network. One where fame isn't just about talent, but about allegiance, and where those who refuse to play along disappear. Tupac's name sits at the center of it all. Was his death a cover-up or a staged exit from a game he refused to play? And if he truly has the memoirs and tapes, then maybe he didn't just walk away. Maybe he's been waiting for the moment when the ritual empire began to collapse on its own. And that moment might be right now. But there's one last piece of the puzzle, the whispers of an actual return. If the theories stopped at hidden memoirs and secret tapes, the story would already be explosive. But in 2025, the internet doesn't settle for whispers. It demands proof. And lately, that proof has been popping up in the strangest places. In Havana, blurry phone footage showed a man with Tupac's exact tattoos, walking with a hood pulled tight. That's crazier. In Johannesburg, a clubgoer swore he watched someone with Shore's voice freestyle over a beat before disappearing into the night. On Reddit, an anonymous user claiming to be close to the Outlaws posted fragments of lyrics supposedly written last year, raw, political, and laced with anger that sounded too authentic to dismiss. Then came the leaks, screenshots of emails allegedly between old producers and streaming platforms planning for a surprise drop. Files labeled Machiavelli 2025. No confirmation, no official statement, just enough to ignite speculation that the comeback album of the century might already exist. And it's not just fans. Some in the industry are whispering too loudly to ignore. 50 Cent joked about Tupac texting him. A producer once tied to death row hinted that the world isn't ready for who's about to walk back into it. Listen to this. Even Snoop Dogg, usually quick to laugh off conspiracies, recently told an interviewer, "Man, I don't even know anymore." Could it be clever marketing? AI deepfakes designed to stir streams? Or is it something bigger? Something Tupac himself planned when he adopted the name Machiavelli, the strategist who faked his own death to strike later. If these rumors are true, the stage is already set. Tupac's return wouldn't just be music's biggest story. It would rewrite hip-hop history, topple giants, and expose the dark underbelly fans have only guessed at. And if he really does come back, one question will define everything. Is the world ready for what he's about to reveal? For decades, hip-hop has thrived on larger-than-life stories. But nothing, not scandals, not even unsolved murders, taken the culture like the whispers of Tupac's return. The center of it all sit three names: Jay-Z, Diddy, and Tupac. Two men are building their legacies on secrets too dark to survive daylight. And one legend whose very existence now threatens to unravel everything. Maybe it's all smoke, clever marketing, fan-driven fantasies, or just the internet doing what it's best, feeding chaos. But what if it isn't? What if Tupac has been watching, waiting, and recording proof of the industry's darkest truths? Proof that could dismantle careers, expose billion-dollar empires, or change the way fans see their idols? The thought is terrifying and electrifying. If Tupac Shakur truly walks back into the spotlight, he won't just be returning as a rapper. He'll be returning as a reckoning. The only question left is this? Are we witnessing the biggest hoax of all time or the comeback that'll shake music to its core? Either way, you'll want the same. If you enjoyed this video, just like and share it. And for more updates like this, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.